Sige na, exit. Alalayan mo nga yung tsahin mo.
Okay, candidate number 2.
Let me see. Candidate number 2, pick Judge Queen Christy Peregrina. Good evening.
Good luck, candidate number 2.
Thank you.
Okay, so good evening, candidate number 2. I think you're 22 years old, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, well, first of all, I would like to just be honest, no? At this point, kasi I would like to be very particular with cultivating the culture of praise. So ngayon, I would like to congratulate Ian, Miss Ian Colette, and the organizer and everything else. So, sabi ko nga, iba talaga yung tanong that I prepared earlier. Pero when Juliana asked me about what I really wanted to know about the contestant, I wanted to know the value, kung anong values yung meron ka. So, since all of you guys are wearing red, I really feel the spirit of Christmas. Okay? So with that, I would like to know your personal intention, because human nature, this is a competition and we all want to win the crown. We wanted to be the first to be the Binebeking Malaya 2019. So my question is, after, just in case you won the competition, after you won the competition, how do you plan to give back? Thank you.
Okay, wearing the crown tonight, it is a big responsibility because I need to be a good role model to each and everyone, also the young generation of the member of LGBT community. So therefore, how should I give back if I should win tonight in this city? Simply just because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here standing in front of you because my real aim is not just to showcase the real talent, not just to showcase the beauty that I have, not just to showcase the wit also that I have, but to showcase the real personality, being who I am, standing in front of you. And I'm here because I want to teach every one of us, you and you, how to accept what happening changes in our life. That would be all. Thank you so much and good evening.
Thank you so much, candidate number 2. Alright.
And reminding, si Juliana, reminding everyone, kapag sumasagot po ang ating mga kandidata, maaari po bang konting katamimikan, hindi naman po isang oras to. Make or break po nila ito. Dito natin malalaman kung sino ang aning na papasok sa ating top 6.
Importante kasi na marinig, maigi ng hurado ang mga sagot. At syempre, importante din na marinig ng madlang people. Para at the end of the day, walang question kung bakit siya ang nanalo, bakit ganito. Kayo mismo ang huhusga.
At saka maniwala kayo sa hindi, to add more, this is just short. Marami kayong matututunan sa mga kasagutan at katanungan.
And even yung mga audience natin, for sure, pinakikinggan nyo yung tanong at meron kayong sariling opinion.
Exactly.
So mas maganda yung nasagutin nyo na by yourself.
So excited na ako marinig ang kanyang opinion.
Mas excited ako makita ang paghaharap nila.
Yes, nakaka-tense man. Let's call in now our candidate number 3, our crowd's favorite.
Kaya naman, Maripos, ayan na siya.
Pinagtagpo, pero hindi itinadhana. Nataray.
Ian, may kasalanan ka dito.
So,
Linano nyo to, Ian?
May tanong ako dito, how do you see yourself 10 years from now? Joke lang.
What was your most precious childhood experience?
Alright, okay. Pabunutin mo na ang nanay mo. Ayan, thank you.
Nakakatawa naman, hindi pa po na ilalabas ang Alien vs. Predator Part 3. Meron na tayong picture.
Are you ready, candidate number 3?
Kinakabahan ka ba?
Kinakabahan ka ba?
Medyo.
Wow, medyo. Bakit dead mo siya? Alright, your judge is Mr. Ian Arpon.
Tatayo ko eh.
Miss Ian Arpon.
Mr. Ian Arpon. Pakiabot po yung mic. Althea.
Alona.
Ayan, Alona. Ayan.
Okay. So my question is, which quality of you gives you an edge over the other candidate.
Kuya, Tagalog.
Sabihin ko sana patayan na. Okay, pakita-galize daw po.
So, sorry, Bisaya kasi ako eh.
Okay lang, sige kami po magta-translate.
Okay na po, yung tinatanong niyo po, bisugo. Okay na.
Which quality of you gives you an edge over the other candidate?
In English pa rin, ano?
Ilang taong ka na daw ganyan? Kasi ito eh, dumagdag ka po. Pawis na ako.
Anong katangian mo na meron ka na wala sa iba?
Anong katangian meron ka na lamang kesa sa kanila?
Bukod sa nilalamangan mo ngayong...
Bukod sa gilagid ka rin. Okay, let's hear it.
Para sa akin to,
DJ, pakiayos yung signal ng mikropono. Nagcha-choppy.
Wait lang, hayaan po natin siya sumagot. Okay.
Lobat yung battery, DJ.
ang lamang ko sa kanila ay
Althea.
hindi ko naging kasi sa kontensya.
Kumpiyansa.
Oh, thank you.
Ayun. Kumpiyansa naman pala ang meron siya na wala ang iba.
Ate kami mamaya sa prize.
Okay.
Thank you very much, candidate number 3. Mahirap maging kampante sa stage, ha?
Okay, let's call it now. Our next candidate number 4.
Mariposa, pasok!
Mariposa, sandali.
Mariposa, haggard ka na.
Mariposa, sandali ka muna. Balik ka muna rito. Number 4 pa lang, hindi pa Mariposa. Number 4.
Okay, Mariposa, pasok!
Sandali! Magsi-CR ka ba? Samahan kita, naiihi na rin ako eh. Hindi ka mo na energy, may bonus ka kay
Mariposa, pasok! Mariposa, para kang lumilindol mag-isa.
Judges!
Alright, pabunutin mo na si candidate number 4.
Baka naman may gusto mag-sponsor.
Teka lang! Sounds please, DJ! Diba?
Baka gusto
Alright.
mag-sponsor ng vitamins dito sa batang to.
Gusto mo ba mag-wheelchair na lang? Okay, candidate number 4, your judge is Miss Ara Patag.
Ayan na, naku, nakakatakot.
This is one of the trending in our community. My question is, what is the difference between the SOGI Bill rights and the anti-discrimination law?
The SOGI rights and the anti-discrimination law. Okay, let's talk about this very briefly. The SOGI equality rights, which also stands for the sexual orientation, gender, identity, and expression, and the discrimination law. Every one of us here, even heterosexual men and women, have their own SOGI rights, because SOGI just protects discrimination against employers to discriminate certain kinds of gender or race or religion. And discrimination law differs from the SOGI rights in a way that it compasses all. So it doesn't necessarily focus on a certain gender, but it's a generalized term for everybody, even regardless of your age, your gender, your socioeconomic status. The difference between the two is that it only aims one thing, which is to accept each and everyone's differences. Because I believe that if we learn how to accept each and everyone's differences, then we will learn how to understand and how to be compassionate about other people and to be more loving and more forgiving about them. That way, we will have world peace. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Candidate number 4, Miss Maxine Medina. Patricia. pa yun.
Mga controversial yung mga tanong.
Exactly.
Kaya importante talaga na aware tayo sa mga nangyayari sa ating community, sa social media.
Exactly.
Diba? Okay, wag na natin patagalin. Let's call in candidate number 5.
Candidate number 5, and of course,
Mariposa Gapang!
Tinuro ko, tinuro ko. Tinuro ko. Ihataw mo
pick your
yung balakang.
judge,
Ihataw mo yung
Nakshi,
balakang mo,
and you
hakakawin.
choose.
Judge Mark Angelo Galvez. Ayan. Miss Mark Angelo Galvez. Okay.
Hi, good morning. Good morning po. Okay, you're so gorgeous today. Well, I had a simple question with you. Here is a pen. Convince me to buy it.
Palengke pala.
Okay, my question is, here is a pen, right? Convince me to buy it.
Okay, thank you very much for that very interesting question. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it is very hard to convince one person to buy something. But one judge asked me how can I convince her to buy a pen? Simply by this, that pen takes a lot of things that we can definitely use to write our own stories, our own dreams, and our own ambitions in life. And that is my straightforward answer without using any scripts or memorized punchlines. Thank you very much.
Wow! Standing ovation si Judge Mark Angelo Galvez.
Alam mo, parang gusto ko itanong yung kay
familiar yung
Mariposa.
tanong familiar siya. Kasi sa call center, ganyan ang mga tanong.
Exactly.
Bakit sa gabi binibenta ang balot?
Correct.
Ganyan ang mga tanong sa call center. I don't have a hand. How will you convince me to buy a pen? Ganun ang mga tanong sa call center, kaya mahirap yun
Because it's not because wag muna.
Oo,
Mali. Mariposa na nga, alikanak, sagutin mo yun.
Mariposa!
Alika.
Bigyan natin ng chance yung Mariposa.
Mayroon akong pluma, kumbinsihin mo ako na bibilhin ko ito. Di mo alam pluma? Ano yun? Yung sapatos yun, brand wale.
Puma yun, Puma. Pluma.
Pluma?
Pluma. Yung itsura
Pluma.
Ito na lang tanong. Ito ang takong. Ito ang takong.
Kumbinsihin.
Saan mo gustong ihampas ito? Hindi, joke lang. Ito na, tawagin na natin. Candidate number 6.
Good luck.
Sayaw, Mariposa!
Mariposa, yun ang energy mo? Parang mas maganda ka pakinaimas. Alright, pabunutin mo na siya.
In fairness kay Mariposa, no? Nag-workout ka?
Ang dami ni Mariposa, healthy.
Bigyan niyo ng food pack to.
Okay.
Alright. Candidate number 6, pick Judge Miss Nicole Ga.
Kala ko Cordobes na.
Ay, mahirap magtanong yun, mama. Miss Nicole Ga.
Good morning, Miss Nicole Ga.
Hello, good morning. I'm sorry.
Alona, dahan-dahan.
Si Alona naman. Charing.
Good morning, contestant number 6.
Good morning po.
My question is, if you will be given a week to live in Barangay Malaya, Pililla, Rizal, what is the first thing you want to explore? And who's the person you want to explore with?
Can you repeat the question?
If you will be given a chance to live here in Barangay Malaya, Pililla, Rizal, what is the first thing you want to explore? And who's the person you want to explore with?
Okay. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? First and foremost, I want to explore here in Barangay Malaya. Am I right? Yes. That would be the church of this town. Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I always believe that people here tonight is such a great people. Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I am standing here in front of you, showing who I am and what I am. And if I am given a chance to live for a week here in Barangay Malaya, at kung sino ang gusto kong makasama sa pag-explore, am I right, ma'am? Yes. That would be the mayor of this town or the barangay captain of this barangay. Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask him kung paano niya nadadala ang mga problema, ang mga sakuna nadadaanan niya o napapasan niya sa kanyang likod. Itatanong ko sa kanya kung paano niya kinakaharap ang mga problema dito sa inyong barangay. Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that that person, para lamang po siyang isang bakal na tumatayo sa inyong harapan. At parang isang tatay at the same time sa inyong lahat. Para masabi sa inyo na oo, kaya niyang hakaharapin lahat ng problema. Because at this very moment of time, there's a lot of problems and trials here. Because always remember, alam ko sa sarili ko na hindi siya sumusuko. And I believe that each and everyone have a corresponding solution. Thank you so much.
Thank you, candidate number 6. All right.
Naku, nakakalahati na tayo sa ating mga kandidata.
Let's call it now, candidate number 7. Miss Lars Pacheco. Mariposa.
Gusto mo magpa-picture, Juliana?
Oo. Ay, kompleto na kami. Okay.
Okay, good luck.
Magkamukha kayo ni Lars. Oo.
Kami kayo ng ingron ni Lars.
Pero parang kang stars. Alright. Miss Lars Pacheco picked Judge John Paano ba ito
Lahato?
Lahato. Tama po ba pagkakabanggit ko? John Lahato. Okay.
Ano sinasabi magte-turn up ako?
Isa pala designer natin.
Good morning, Lars.
Good morning po.
My question is, what do you think is the hardest part of being a member of LGBT community, and why?
Thank you so much for that. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I believe na napakahirap maging isang bakla. Ang katanungan sa akin ay, ano ang pinakamahirap? Well, you know what? I've experienced a lot of discriminations. I've experienced a lot of criticisms. And I believe for me, that is not the hardest part. But you know what? The hardest part, ang pinakamahirap maging member ng LGBT o ang pinakamahirap sa pagiging member ng isang LGBT, alam nyo kung ano? Lahat tayo ay hindi nagkakasundo-sundo. Kami mismo sa circle ng LGBT ay hindi magkakasundo. And that is the hardest part. Dahil naniniwala ako na paano mo ipaglalaban ng isang bagay kung ang kamiyembro mo ay hindi sang-ayon sa iyo. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that I am shouting out to all the LGBT that we should speak, we should stand, and we should act as one. Because always remember that if that people, those people, you, and you, see as the LGBT as one, well then definitely it would not be hard for you to accept us. Because I believe, ladies and gentlemen, na hindi mahirap tanggapin sa isang tao na nakikita ang LGBT kung sila ay iisa-isa ng layunin. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, candidate number 7.
7? Woo! Okay, ikaw kinakabahan na.
Bakit ako kabahan? Alright, let's call in candidate number 8.
Sige, si Mariposa kinakabahan. Okay,
Mariposa!
Believe me, these girls will give a hard decision this evening.
Alright, candidate number 8 picked Judge Leonil Lupo.
Good morning po. Hello, good morning. You look stunning. My question is, what can you say about the morality of life, applying the beauty of life of LGBTQ community in this society? I repeat, what can you say about the morality of life, applying the beauty of life of LGBTQ community in this society? Wow. Okay. What can I say about the morality of life? First thing is, life isn't perfect. And that's actually something that we need to accept. And what can I do as part of LGBT community to do something about this imperfect life? What I will do is to accept everything that is happening around us. Yes, it is totally acceptable that we experience criticism.
It's totally acceptable that we experience negativities in our life, but that does not necessarily mean that we need to stop fighting for what makes us happy. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, with all the conflicts that we have experienced, with all the conflicts that human race have experienced, if we only have one complete understanding with all of our differences, and if we only have love on our heart, we can make this world and we can make this life a perfect beginning and a perfect life for all of us. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, candidate number 8.
Nakakaloka yung
Very Miss
sagot.
Alam mo,
Universe.
pates ng pates.
Exactly. And still, we have 2.
Yes.
Okay, let's not make it too long. Let's welcome candidate number 9.
Mariposa, tawag ka.
Alam mo yung level ng energy ni Mariposa mo.
Total, wala ka naman energy. Mariposa, tawag. Ganon.
Oh, Mariposa, away.
Mariposa,
Alright.
barbil ka na.
Candidate number 9, pick Judge Miss Jazz Alipio.
Mariposa, huwag mo kalimutan yung suka at toyo, Sabi ko sa'yo.
Mariposa, hinga.
Hi, candidate number 1. Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Hi. I have 3 questions for you.
Sorry, may quiz ka ngayon.
Yes. I have 3 questions for you. 2 of those are answerable by a yes or a no. And I hope that the 3rd question you can give justice to it so that we can send a message to everyone. Your first question is, do you believe that education is important?
Yes.
Alright, very good. I believe in the same logic like you do. Second question is, do you believe that education is important to men, to women, and to the LGBTQ like us?
Definitely yes.
Very good. Now, being said that education is important and it is important to all gender, do you believe that we as LGBTQ should have a better education or should have a higher education so that we can succeed in our own chosen career and in life?
Okay, thank you very much for the Thank you very much for that wonderful question. The question given to me is that, do I believe that education, the member of LGBT should have this higher education for us to have or achieve what we want profession in life? Well, definitely yes. And being education itself is not stand for school. And also the experience that we have in our life. That's why even you are a member of LGBT and you don't have enough resources to go to school to have education, you can have your own education if you are willing to study on your own, even not in the school. Because nowadays, internet data is very much rampant. If we use this, Google right information for us to have this education, definitely we will have and achieve the dream that we will wanted in life. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, candidate number 9.
Thank you, Miss Jackie.
Miss Dimple Tan.
Okay, and finally, wrapping up this evening's
candidate
question
number
and answer
10.
portion. Candidate number 10.
Miss Alexis Romualdez Santino.
Mariposa, abot mo na.
Mariposa, tawag ka. Abot mo. Oh. Oh, wala na? Binabang pa yan? Oh, talon.
Dito ka lang. Ayusin mo yung mga wire na buhol-buhol.
Alright, candidate number 10, pick Judge Mr. Kenji Dinglasan.
Hello, good morning.
Hello po. Good morning, sir. Globe kayo.
Here's your question. Do you believe that life is a constant change, and why? I repeat, do you believe that life is a constant change, and why?
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's actually a very difficult question because we all have our experiences, and from time to time, it actually changes. Given that statement, I truly believe that life is a constant change. You know, when we talk about the times and we go back maybe 10, 20, 30 years ago, we will see our country striving for something that we think is actually for our betterment. After a couple of years, we're actually doing the same thing. It's non-stop learning. It's non-stop achieving something. And that is because every single time we progress, we actually want change more and more. I believe that sometimes if we look at the horizons of life and we realize that there's something, an achievement that we would like to take, maybe go to, what you realize and what you have to know is that just when we thought technology, life, wisdom, knowledge, changes, actions is at its peak, remember, there is definitely more to come. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, candidate number 10.
Mariposa, did you understand?